What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Pizzo Pod. And today we're going to be talking about a topic that I think does not get enough attention in the film industry, I think. So I'm going to start with a little bit of a case study, I guess, or like an experience I had that kind of encapsulates my feelings on this topic. In 2018, one of my most anticipated movies was Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It had been hot off the heels of Jurassic World in 2015, and the franchise was back into the mainstream, and it was really exciting. There was a slew of teasers that came kind of early in the marketing campaign, and they were showing kind of this volcano eruption scene. And these teasers were pretty effective, and it gave us kind of little snippets of like the trailer and of the movie. It was nothing too revealing, but nothing too little to spoil what the movie had in store. Then the first trailer hit, and in hindsight, it's not the worst when it comes to showing details of the film. It mostly showed stuff from the first half and pitched to audiences like the eruption of the volcano on the island, and they were going to do a rescue op to save the dinosaurs. It gave you some plot details, but had you intrigued as to where the story was going to go from there. Then a couple months later, a new trailer dropped, and this trailer genuinely holds all the issues I have with modern movie trailers. I mean, you can check the comments on this one. Everyone knows that this trailer shows absolutely everything: the volcano scene, every important creature, the mansion in the second half, the Indoraptor, the betrayal, the dinosaurs escaping at the end. Everything is right there. And then you get subsequent TV spots and clips that literally still go and show everything, all the different scenes and the moments that were important to the plot. They were all shown. Then the movie obviously comes out. I was there opening day, excited to see a new installment in my favorite franchise. It was a packed theater. I was with my friends and my parents. It couldn't get any better. 2 hours and some time later, I honestly felt a little betrayed. I knew everything that was going to happen. There was no surprises, nothing that I haven't seen already. Um, I will say I was a young teenager, so I coped with this fact, like the idea that I had literally known everything that was going to happen. I told everyone that I love this movie and the experience was great, but I couldn't lie to myself. Deep down, I knew that I had been robbed of an experience. When you start looking at the macro of all this, while Jurassic World is a big franchise that continually makes mistakes when it comes to marketing, it is an issue that permeates through the entire film industry as a whole. Teaser trailers are really important to a movie's marketing and generating interest and leaving mystery that fans are meant to think about. I think The Lost World Jurassic Park is a good case study for this, and I'm going to show you a teaser that came out, the first teaser for the movie, and this will give you an idea of what I think makes a great teaser trailer. This teaser is really effective in generating curiosity and intrigue. It has great atmosphere. It's very short and concise. It kind of has the shot of the T-Rex that we saw in the first movie. It has the tagline. There's no plot details. It just kind of gives you the idea of this movie is going to happen. Get excited. It's going to be dark. And that's all you need. Teasers have a very simple role, and most of the ones I've seen usually are pretty effective. I think it's because usually they're made around the time the marketing team has little to no footage to use that all at the time. So therefore we don't get too much spoiled. The funny thing is Universal's notorious nowadays for showing off way too many plot details and important moments in their trailers. But sometimes when I look back at their older marketing campaigns, I find that they don't have this issue. In those old trailers, there isn't too much that is shown. Honestly, the more I write this script, though, I am kind of realizing that this is a universal problem mainly. But since they hold such a large chunk of the movies that come out every year, it begins to feel like a film industry problem. Disney doesn't have this much of a problem, though. Their marketing is pretty hit or miss. It's usually like you're really sold on the movie or you're literally not sold at all. But it doesn't ever feel like you're getting everything interesting from the movie when you watch a Disney trailer for the most part. In my perfect world, trailers don't exist. We just get rid of all of them. I know marketing is important, but in my world, only teasers come out. I wish we could go into movies knowing little to nothing about the movie actually looks like. Literally just sell us on the premise and the tagline alone. I know, like I said, I know marketing is an important to a movie's success, and this will never like become a reality. But solely as an audience member, I wish I could just go into movies with no knowledge of knowing what I'm going to experience. For me, just the title and poster alone would be perfect. There's another example that comes to mind with this new movie that hasn't even come out yet. It's called Weapons. And the teaser is literally just a minute or so of kids running into the woods. And it's such a haunting trailer, but while literally telling you nothing on its own, it's not that scary. But it literally just shows you this moment, and it's so eerie and it builds such atmosphere. And I think it's such a great example as well of a great teaser trailer. I'll put a little clip in here, but to get the whole idea of what this trailer teaser does to kind of sell you on the atmosphere, you need to see it in its entirety. Usually with movies in the modern era, we have a 3 to 4 trailer structure. It's way too much in my opinion, but it is a reality of the industry. Um, and while this subsequent movie was terrible, the original Suicide Squad San Diego Comic Con trailer is amazing on its own. It does so much to sell you on the movie. It promises such a dark tone while showing almost no plot points, and it's really like an enchanting trailer. It shows some moments of action and some character moments, but it doesn't show us too much at all to already know any one plot point or character. It honestly might have been too good of a trailer because the movie is terrible in comparison, and it's weird to see the dichotomy of the two because when you watch the original trailer, it really feels like it's going to be a great movie. It sells you on a lot, but of course, it's not a good movie in the end. Um, the trailers that came out after that were when the studio decided to recut and rework the movie, and we all kind of know how that ended up. Trailers should stand to give you a taste of what the movie has to offer, not fully sell you on the entire product before you even buy it. I think showing too much has the opposite effect than what the studio intends it to do. I think they try to show all these clips and throw them all at you, so you're like, wow, I want to see the whole thing. But it's like, you're showing us the whole thing. Just because you didn't show us one part or one shot doesn't mean we're not going to know all the plot details and already feel like, wow, you just showed us the whole thing. And I'm sure people who see these trailers feel the same way, and they see the movie and they're like, why would I want to go see something I already know every plot point and important moment for? Why would I want to be robbed of the experience of it building up naturally how it's intended? Um, and in reaction to this, now for most important movies I want to see, I just refrain from watching any TV spot or trailer after the first one that drops. I will watch the first one and then I'll kind of leave it at that. I won't even try to rewatch the trailer. I'll try to limit it to a couple times and then never touch it again until I see the movie. I think this is a good strategy because it it kind of just gives you the stuff that they want to show as like a selling point. It's nothing crazy. They don't show you anything super important. Um, but unfortunately, sometimes it is unavoidable. Um, I went to go see Dune 2 last year, and I had to sit through the second Godzilla X Kong trailer during the previews. Um, and I've tried not to watch it, but it was there. It's kind of like, even if I'm not going to be that one guy covering my eyes and ears. And then another example was Jurassic World Rebirth. That movie came out this year, and a lot of the stuff is spoiled in the posters. Captain America Brave New World. I mean, I know the Red Hulk was a huge part of the marketing, but I think it would have been so much better if you build that movie up to the actual to the actual Red Hulk reveal, but they marketed him in it, and I understand why, but I just think there's a huge problem with marketing and trailers in general, like how I've laid out. But I hope things can change, but marketing is too important to a lot of movie um to a lot of the movie success. And so I don't think we're going to see a reality where things change. It's kind of going to be up to the audience to decide how much they see of a movie before it comes out. To me, movies are more than just products, they're art. And I think everybody kind of knows that, but I don't, the way people or the way franchises are marketed, it feels much more like a product than a piece of art. There's an importance to us not seeing the whole picture because of how special it is to see a movie as it's meant to be seen, with the plot unraveling right in front of you. Movies can bring people together. There's so many emotions and moments that can come from seeing from a movie for the first time. These moments, though, only come when you don't know what's coming, when the unexpected happens. This video comes from a place of love and passion. I want movies to do well, and marketing is definitely an important part of that. But I also don't want to know every single thing that is going to happen in the next big blockbuster I'm excited to see. Ideally, in my it, in a world that kind of balances the marketing and the audience at the same time, franchises should focus on one teaser and one trailer that gives us some interesting moments but doesn't show us anything too significant. I know I'm not the only one that feels that way, and it's something that can be fixed with the right marketing teams. Give the audience something to look forward to on the big screen without cheapening the theater experience. I think the presence of these trailers really do just take away so much of that theater experience of experiencing what's happening with the audience, feeling that any emotion, betrayal, excitement, surprise, any of that, it's taken away when you show us too much in a trailer. So I hope going forward that we can kind of push for better trailer structures, better marketing campaigns, more effective marketing campaigns. I know they're important, like I've said, but I really do think we need to balance out the audience experience in seeing a movie and also the marketing to make a movie as successful as it can be.